It's the time to get down.
You're not making it really
So
exciting
you're at
right now.
DeVos, so everybody figure out what they're going to be selling.
You know
PMC, Beach, you, Sequins, DeVos,
I
fuzzy
already
thing.
know what I'm gonna sell.
Okay, whatever y'all are selling, remember now, the way to sell it is to get known internationally. The way to get known internationally is by the phone. That's why I'm building you all apps.
It all
That's
makes
why you
sense
got to
now.
have an app. You got to.
You're getting it, aren't you?
It
That's
all
why.
makes sense.
It makes
Thank
sense.
you. That's why I'm making you
Matt
apps.
said black women holding down the GNN.
What's GNN?
Yo,
Ghetto-
let's.
Ghetto
I'm ready
Negro
to.
Network.
Oh, like CNN.
Almost.
Come
Okay.
on, like that.
But gangsters is replacing
black
it.
women. Oh, us.
Yeah, it's really
Because
gangsters.
you like, what's about his tote bag and what's on it? And,
You know what?
Okay.
I know a lot of people sit there and think that, you know, hey, you guys are being silly. But you know what's easy to do?
No, we're serious.
Is to sit there and know that transparently you can do this and be serious. I don't want to be serious in front of the camera. All the serious work goes offline.
Right.
So when I come on the camera, this is my playtime reward for actually doing all the hard work, which Mario does even more hard work. So by the time I get here, don't judge us because we like to make fun. And we work our asses off day in, day out.
and PMC said, "What's in the bag, Mac?"
Whatever y'all supposed to. If they bags when you go grocery shopping,
You know, Mac.
you can put your groceries in the bag.
Oh, okay, good.
See, Mac.
Now that's
Mac.
timely. That's
Obviously, we
timely.
have to explain our ventures as part of our branding.
Of course.
Wait a minute.
Now, I remind you guys,
Right.
too, because Mac is doing commercials. We run Mac's commercials. Mac is the #1 commercial developer
Yep.
for Pack Stereo.
Okay.
Promos and commercials.
Yeah.
He has done more than anybody else. Remember, everybody, you can certainly make commercials for your own stuff, and I will run that.
Because I want to sell T-shirts.
Make a commercial.
You
Now,
know-
of course, we may laugh at your commercial.
So
All right, just like, but if you make a commercial and and you can make them regularly, like Matt can make some more, for his show or for whatever, for his tote bags.
I have a friend.
See,
who's gonna
so
help
you
me
guys
with all
make
that
me
stuff.
commercials and send me commercials.
I'm gonna tell you one of the easiest things you can do while you're trying to figure it out, because most people get into the problem.
PMC's
before
done
they
a
figure
few,
it out.
couple.
Until you're ready to actually turn, because to promote thyself is to show them who you are. Just take photos with your camera of your journey through the day of what you're doing. So point the camera. You're going to need tons of photos. I'm saying this right now. If you don't think photos are like equal to like Twitter accounts, or if you're doing Instagram,
totally.
if you just turn it and take and then explain why you're doing that until you're ready to turn it around on you.
Exactly.
And that'll work as your Twitter account while you're out there building your other infrastructure.
That's smart.
Okay, so
Remember,
keep it easy.
What
Keep it
Vic
real
is
easy.
saying is totally important. Let me give an example of people who already take photos and could post them. Mac, Brandy, regularly doing photos, right?
Yep.
Okay, so an artwork. So remember, when you post those to your site, they automatically end up in your app. Have you guys noticed that all the new cameras that are coming out have Wi-Fi built in? Have you seen the ads for the new cool pics? You take a picture and then it'll connect to your Wi-Fi.
Well, they have to.
And upload the picture right to you, to your Facebook, Twitter. All of that is coming out in the new, because your phone already does it.
The cameras.
The phone already does it, right?
Yeah.
You can take pictures with your phone and
Yes.
post it right to the Ning site, anywhere
Right.
you want. You can make the pictures go anywhere you want. The cameras are coming with that built-in for the same reason. Take 3 to 5 photos a day of where you going and what you doing.
That's right.
Now, whose app is going to look good? The whole point is who's going to make their app look like the shit by sheer activity.
Yep.
Because activity is what makes it look like
You
shit
should go
and not
look at what
content.
Victor and I have. I don't want to hurt your feelings.
No, I went. No, I went when he not friend me. What you do? You follow me.
Yeah.
I went and looked, and I saw all those hideous pictures you have of me.
What hideous pictures? What are you talking about?
Well, you better take some
What are you
better
talking
pictures.
about?
We got the camera.
Somebody's gonna teach me how.
well, wait,
I have
wait.
a friend who's gonna teach me how to take a picture.
Oh, excuse me. You already took pictures back in the day and said, I don't do that anymore, so you already know how.
Well, no.
See, this is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna work it out though.
I know. Mac, you know I
Okay.
got to sit back and wear it. See, what is part of a medium, Mac got it already, is to look at everything that's a part of the content of and the fabric of who you are. From DeVoe's hair, to the hat, to the clothes, to the reason why you're wearing, why you're wearing. You realize that people look at what they call the motivational parts of an individual as something of value. If you was going into a room, would you rather be in the room after the person was successful in their venture, or would you rather be there when they're telling you how they're going to be successful
I
before
like
they
the
get there?
I like the backstage vibe.
See, it's that part of going, wouldn't you want to be in the mind of a billionaire in the room who says, I'm not a billionaire, but I'm about to be. You guys got to see this. Or would you want to wait till they tell you how they came about it? I said, I want to know the tricks in the trade.
Right.
So what you're doing right now, like this is a whole message. I ain't going to tell you what the message is, but it's a nice message.
Your message that you have flowers
That's
gracing your bosom.
Now, I'm all I'm
A whole dresser full of them.
See, and we coordinated colors.
Oh, yeah.
Well, DeVoe's taking
Yeah.
this, and so she's trying now to catch up and take pictures. And that's cool. You know, Brandy does it during the show all the time.
Right. All day.
All day
Taking
long.
pictures of yourself, DeVoe?
No, you and Victor and Mario.
See, and the other part, here's the thing that you guys don't realize that's happening at the same time. It's not tricks, because a lot of people do it. For example, DeVoe. I told DeVoe, when DeVoe is chatting, she can actually take that chat, copy it, and send it out as a tweet, so she gets double bang out of it. So that's just not the chat that's going on, but she can tweet what she's doing. You could actually sit here and say, let me tell you what's going on. I'm tweeting. I'm live on the show. That is activity. That's what you're
you
supposed
tweet
to do.
what your thoughts and comments are.
Right.
See,
That-
like, this is crazy. I don't like this. Mac yesterday at his website posted 2 updates about shows he liked. That's the exact kind of thing to tweet, because they were really short comments. I like this show. Link to the show. That's the kind of stuff Mac should tweet. That kind of stuff. Because remember, to use the tweets to give short comments that are personal, blog at the site and we'll talk about different ways. These are just the basic ways to start. To talk about what's coming up in your life, what just happened.
But then how do I get
That's
the
why I
link?
said weekly. We'll
Mac
deal with
said
that later. Okay.
Jazzy
All you got to do is
easy.
copy the links. You can actually copy links and put them in tweets and in blogs.
Oh, okay.
So those of
Okay.
you who don't know that, Google copying links into Twitter.
God, you're not gonna
And it will tell you. It'll come up with 5,000 articles.
And Mac is saying to Jazzy, it's easy. Put together at Cafe Press. If you have any problems, he will help.
Are you ready to help everybody with tits?
That's cold.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
you know,
I'm sorry.
they're
I'm sorry.
called
Just
breasts.
breasts.
Thank you. Correct that.
But
man.
I think we
This
say
is a
titties. It sounds so much cuter.
We're a family
No, it
show.
doesn't.
Titties,
No.
titty.
This is not a family show.
Yes,
Give
it
me
is.
a break.
I have a funny story. When I was living in Washington, my girlfriend, she has a little 2-year-old that she was breastfeeding, and he would always come up to me and he'd want to suck my breast.
Why? That's going around.
So he came up to me one day and he was like, Jazzy, I want it, because he would say titty, right? They called him titty. He was,
Now, why does he
"Jazzy."
get to call it titty?
Because he's 2 years old.
He said,
Oh, so there's an
"Jazzy, can I
age?
tell a story?"
Thank you. Go
He's
ahead,
like, Jazzy, I want to suck your titty. And I said, why, Jabril? Why don't you suck your mommy's titties? And he said, because your titties are bigger.
This is a wonderful story.
You know what?
And I think the chat room, we all agree. Let's all vote on who's.
That was in Washington, man.
Yay!
You know what? This is
Let's go give him a kiss.
It was cute when he said titty, though. He would
because
say
he didn't know.
I think jugs,
No.
rack, let's
No.
throw out all the words
No.
they all work.
I like mother's finest.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Milk.
Well, we'll get ready to move to the next section.
Okay,
As our last announcement, I want you guys to know again we're reaching out and joining up with another organization. This is the Open Wireless Movement. Is being pushed by the Electronic Frontier Foundation. What the Open Wireless Movement is, a bunch of designers have created applications that allow for people to share their internet connections with other people for free. The idea is that in the ghetto or places where there's less people with access, you could run this little application on your computer This application would safely and securely protect everything you're doing, but would make your computer access available to people around you when you're not using it. It is a national movement to really increase the access throughout the inner city and throughout rural communities by sharing internet access. And remember, people didn't want to do it because they're like, wait, that's going to mess up I can't get my Hulu.
Yeah, me first.
This is a special application that's been designed that you just put it on your computer. And when you're using the computer resources, they can't use it. But when you're not, it dynamically allocates those resources so that people around you in your neighborhood
nice.
and the house next to you
I don't
down
know
the
how
street.
nice it is. That could be a conspiracy.
There we go.
They
I
just
told
want to
you.
know where everybody is at all times. And if you can't get online and don't have a phone.
Well, actually, that is part of the conspiracy, even though they always use the conspiracies to get you in those ways that you have no choice, right? Like, for example, they always go after connectivity because you have to be what? Connected. They always go after food because you have to what? Eat. Or water.
Drink.
Right? All right. So somehow, so this is part of the navigation of these things. Even though
Okay, never mind.
I've already said when you get you're going to have national free Wi-Fi. But what this has to do with, and there's some really big people behind this. This has to do with the lags and getting that together so that people in the inner city can actually, who can't afford it, will be able to get internet
anybody
access.
ever cared about
And
the
they'll
inner
be
city,
able
inner
to
city?
follow you.
Now remember who,
Come on now.
well, you have to remember who's doing this. This
Who's
is not
doing
being done by the people who are, this is done by,
Some good people.
yeah, this is done by, first of all, the Electronic Frontier Foundation, which I'm a member, that actually fights for your rights. They're the ones who sued Sony about the hidden stuff in the DVDs and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, they win. They go to court and win.
Okay.
It's also sponsored by the Free Press, Open ITP, the Center for Media Justice,
Okay,
the
Justice.
Internet
I like
Archive.
that.
All right, the Open Technology Institute. These are really a lot of academic
And I
and
like
very
that little
trained
tree
people.
over there on the end. What is that? That icon for that tree? Who are
That's
they?
one of those, I don't know which organization. Which one? OpenGarden.net.
Okay, I like them.
So anyway, just want you guys to know. It's a national movement. We're going to be part of it. Also, there's a national movement to make sure people like us are the backbone in the case of national disasters. Guess what?
Yes, we can mobilize.
We are one of the most qualified organizations in the entire United States, which means the entire world, because we run 2 low-power FM stations, 5 internet radio stations, and soon a UHF television channel.
There you go.
So people like us in the event of disasters like Hurricane Sandy,
We're the ones.
we will be the ones.
Mobilizing people.
Thank you. And
getting out the information.
That's right. And the generator is in the cellar. So, all right, you guys.
Whoa.
Whoa.
All right, so we come back with the good news, bad news. We're right on schedule. No, we're actually going to come back with quotes by Just Real. Excuse
Okay,
me.
that's right.
But I don't, I'd like to give you a little minute. So we're going to have a moment of audio reflection. Remember, tonight we're going to have Paul Russo here.
And he is really good with the horn, I'm telling
We're
you.
going to have Paul Russo here tonight, laying his tracks. And I think what we'll do is play a little Paul Russo video then.
That would be fun.
The Paul Russo.
I like how you just pull all that stuff up.
Well, thank you, baby.
You know what?
Just in an instant.
And yeah.
I know. He has a saying. He says, "Only the gifted ones will know what I do." And
Oh, see?
obviously, you guys have gifts.
There you go.
But watch out for that bathroom cam.
I know.
I have to use the bathroom.
Well,
Is that
there's a
something-
bathroom cam. So watch out, because,
I'm not gonna say
I don't know.
I know.
I'm trying to
I think I
say,
gave you guys an idea.
Well,
you gave us an idea for the bathroom cam?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
she
saying
did talk about it a couple weeks ago.
You're saying you always had it.
The toilet cam?
Oh,
Okay,
God,
thank you.
Jeez,
You know you could do it, right?
this is a little extra. I wasn't trying to go to that.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, we need to come back to
no,
Happy
you couldn't
Acres.
put anything in the water.
Fake water.
Be right back. This is a live session with Paul Russo as he laid this track in one take. One take. Take a look. Well, the song just cut off.
I know, that's not cool, man.
And we try to get ready. We not ready?
No, we're not ready.
Okay, I found it. Oh, you know what? That was a bad upload. Somehow I uploaded it to a spot, and it was uploaded, and it cut off in the upload. I just saw that. I don't know how I did it.
I'm Chelsea. And I'm Lauren.
And look
and
at this
Guess
crap.
Watches is all about being fearless this season.
Everybody, we're going to have Jezreel coming up. We're getting there in the position.
It's a little bit of glitz.
But give her a minute. We still wanted to test out her stuff.
Bling, baby.
So I guess we'll go finish up Paul. I'm going to sneak it into like about halfway in there. How's that? Okay, we'll just start from there. That's close to where we left off.
Very. Sounds like it.
That's right, Paul Russo. The song's entitled Virtual Reality. Song I did with all samples. Paul's only live thing on there. But he sure graced it, didn't he? He'll be here tonight. Paul Russo will be here tonight.
Nice.
And we're going to do it a little different tonight. Yeah. So those of you who picked, that'll be the collab project, 7 o'clock tonight. That's, you know, he showed up early last time. So the idea is that we're going to have him here, and then I'm going to record him.
Does that mean I have to show up early?
No, but you can show up whatever time you know. I would say come and enjoy it though.
I'll try.
And be part of that. Now, with Paul, we're going to just have him attend right to Make It Up to Me, laying the saxophone track for that. Then that's all he's going to do. And then it'll be up to DeVoe whether or not she's ready. You know, ready to do anything else, okay?
Okay, fine.
All right? So at least we'll get Paul in tonight, and then that's the main thing for tonight. And so we're going to do it differently. We're going to do more stealth mode where we won't do as much because I want him to focus on the track. You guys will be like the stealth mode. You get to be like the fly on the wall.
No, I am the butterfly on the wall.
There you go.
Okay. Mac has this other song by Millie Jackson.
Ooh, Millie.
Millie, yeah, we all know
Shit
Millie.
on the fingers. All right, you guys, are you ready? It's time to transition. Everyone.
So quiet. What happened? You guys like getting
We're getting ready.
Well, we're putting a little silence in between so everybody can just get in a meditating state. We're flowing it, Victor.
I like to hear Jezzy just kind of give you the flavor of her mindset as she thinks about these things and why she brings it that way. So people say, "What's the motivation for you doing quotes by Jezreel?"
Oh,
I just want to say it in a way where they understand what I'm saying.
that sounds good.
And
You know what I mean?
Is it like
And we do.